What I think of the last movie that won Best Picture.
Today we are watching Everything Everywhere All at Once. It was released in 2022 and it was directed by Daniel Kwan, and Daniel Scheinert. A middle-aged Chinese immigrant is swept up into an insane adventure in which she alone can save existence by exploring other universes and connecting with the lives she could have led. So long time no see, but it's because I needed a break. And by long time no see, it's literally been 2 days, but we all know that I've never gone 2 days without posting. But anyway, we are here to talk about the latest Best Picture winner, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now, I went live in the middle of the Oscars, and then afterwards, I rewatched everyone's acceptance speech and of how I felt afterwards. I was literally crying, and then I watched the Oscars the day after and continued to cry. So, yeah, I was so happy for them. I felt like I had won an Oscar also. So, I actually seen this movie a little after it was released, and it was not at all what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be so much different than what it was. But anyway, I'll be right back. And we're back. So I actually predicted that this movie was going to win because in the last couple of years, I've noticed, or in the last decade, I've noticed with the Best Picture winners, we were finally becoming a little more diverse. I mean, there's Moonlight, there's Parasite, there's Coda. And we're just starting to see something a little different than the decades before. So I was hopeful for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and I was right. So rewatchability, I'm giving this movie a 4 out of 5. I think it gets increasingly better the more you watch it because, the first time I watched it, I was a little lost. Like, it lost me a couple of times, and I think because, like, quite literally everything everywhere all at once is happening. But I think when you watch it multiple times, you are expecting what's going to happen, so you're not as confused and like trying to put things together so you can enjoy the depths of the movie better. Story, this movie is getting a 5 out of 5 because I believe that everybody can either relate to having issues with their child, having issues or complicated relationships with their mothers, having the curiosity of how would my life look if I made different choices, having complicated relationships with their spouses where they don't appreciate their spouses or don't appreciate their spouses for who they are. So for that reason, I think it's very relatable, and that's why Story gets 5 out of 5. I'm not even going to dignify cinematography with an explanation because let's be serious. Let's be serious. It's a 5. And yeah. Overall, this movie gets a 5, and I'm so glad it won. And I'm just happy about everything that this movie had going on all at once.